Hello, all my beautiful Sagittarian friends. This is Maxine Taylor, and I have your April forecast right here. Before I jump into it, I want to respond to the requests from y'all who asked me if I was going to do a spring special. The answer is yes. It's up on my website today. Just go to maxinetaylor.com and you'll see I am offering discounts on every service that I provide. So I'm looking forward to working with you. Let's talk about this great forecast. First of all, Venus, the planet of love and beauty, is in your third house. So you're thinking beautiful thoughts. You're even expressing yourself lovingly. How beautiful. On the 5th, Venus moves into your 4th house and you're in love with your family, with your home. You might even be thinking of buying a house or selling your home. But there is a loving feeling when you deal with real estate, family, anything that provides emotional security and comfort. Now, Mars, the planet of war, is also in that 3rd house. So you're still the Sagittarian, shoot from the hip and tell it like it is, that we know and love. Wherever Mars is, that's what you fight with and fight for. So when you're expressing yourself, you're doing so lovingly. This 3rd house deals with siblings, so they may be in the picture as well. On the 14th, Mars enters the 4th house, and you may, wherever Mars is, that's where you fight with or for. So in the 3rd house, you fight with your words and or for the right to speak your mind. In the 4th house, your family is number one. And when it's in the 3rd house, your ideas are number one. In the 4th house, you fight with or for family, okay? The yellow planet is the sun, the center of our solar system, the giver of life. It's in the 5th house of fun and games, so party. Now, the 5th house is also children, and they're going to want to be the center of your life. You can combine social life with kids, or you can keep them separate and still have fun. On the 19th, the sun moves into your 6th house of work, health, and service. And you may find that the center of your life becomes your work. Maybe you're at the gym really working out as well. You're in a position of leadership at work, and your work becomes your life. You can get a lot accomplished. Now, Mercury, and the sun moves into the 6th house on the 19th. Mercury is the planet of communication. It's not an action planet, it's a thinking planet. So you're thinking about having fun, you're communicating with your kids, and on the 10th, Mercury moves into your 6th house. So you're communicating at work. You might be traveling, going back to the office for your job. And on the 29th, Mercury moves into your 7th house of partnership. And so you're interested in interacting then with other people. Now, on the 26th, Mercury moves into the shadow of the retrograde, okay? Mercury does not go retrograde until May. When we enter the shadow of the retrograde, it feels like Mercury's retrograde. Yeah, it's not, so you can still start new projects, but things are confused. Join me next month and we'll talk about Mercury retrograde. Now we have 3 lunations. The first one is the new moon today on April 1st in 11 Aries 31. in your fifth house of fun and games. So it's time to party. It's time to be creative. It's time to have fun. Go for it. 2 weeks later, we will have a full moon, and that's on April 16th. It'll be 26 Libra 46. This 11th house is the house of friends, group activities, humanitarian and philanthropic organizations. And so this gets you in touch with the whole. Fifth house is partying, even just personal one-on-one fun. 11th house, groups of people, perhaps friends for sure, from a more universal standpoint. And the final lunation is a new moon on April 30th in 10 Taurus 38. Now, this new moon is a solar eclipse. And if you've been following me for any time, you know I love eclipses. They are a cosmic 2x4. They propel us forward, so to speak. They usually occur in pairs, and sure enough, in May, we will have another eclipse. So be sure and join me in May so that we can have both eclipses together. You know what I mean? I'll go over them. So with this new moon being a solar eclipse, we're going to be feeling this until the next pair of eclipses come along, which will be in about 5 months. So this work picture, this health picture is activated big time by this solar eclipse. I love it. So that's April for you. Please join me next month in May, when once again, I take a look at your forecast. Until then, may the stars shine brightly on you and yours. Bye for now.